So let's just lighten it up. But I've got 2 questions to finish on. They're both good questions.
Oh, are they good?
So the first question is to tell us something really funny that's happened to you with a tenant specifically.
God,
tell us a story.
I've got a few. I don't know if I should tell you any of them. What makes me look bad? I had a tenant, and she actually pays more on her rent than she needs to as well. And at the end of the year, we just give it all back to her. That's how she's been with me, my longest tenant, great tenant, and we have a good laugh. She rings me up. She says, "Oh, I'm going away. I'm going to pay my rent now up until next next March."
Wow.
And I go, "Okay." And then I said, "Oh, the money you've overpaid, when do you want it?" She went, "Oh, just send it to me on the 15th of December. I'll use that for the Christmas money."
Yeah.
She's on benefits. Lovely girl. Well, but she likes to drink. One day, she chucked a brick through her front window. And it's not one of these little windows. It was a double. It was bigger than that, and it was like cost about £190–200 to replace. She chucked it. She told me that someone chucked a brick through the window. Oh, wait. Yeah. Nobody stands at your house, and especially with you. And she went, "I threw a brick through the window by mistake." I said, "Who was you aiming at?" She went, "Nobody." And then, it must have been 2 or 3 months later, she slipped on the stairs. Yeah. And she got the door handle, she's ripped the door handle off the front door. So, I didn't have enough door handle. So I went to the car, and I got the spanner out, and I went to the spindle, and I went, "Oh, that'll fit there. That will open your door. So when you do that with the door handle." And she went, "Can't." I said, I need to get it ordered, so I can't do it right now. Yeah, I said, "I'll get it in the next couple of days, but that's your punishment for breaking my bloody door handle." And she went, "Come and have a cup of tea." I was always in there for a cup of tea. And when I had a cup of tea, I left, and then, this is really bad of me. 18 months later, her mother rings me up and says, "Nick, don't you think you've punished her enough?" I went, "What are you talking about?" She said, "The door handle." I went, "No." I forgot all about it, and she never ever mentioned it.
You did replace the door handle, though.
No, I did then. So I rang her up. I went round there. I didn't ring her. I rang her up. And I got the door handle, ordered it, put it on. And I said to her, "Why didn't you ring me?" She said, "Well, I knew you was upset with me, yeah, with the window and the door handle." And I said, "How did you manage?" She said, "Oh, it's sometimes embarrassing." She said, "When I went out clubbing with the girlfriends, you know, all the handbags get," she said, "I was known for having the spanner. Because we went to the same club. They go, "Got your spanner in your handbag?" Because that's the only way that I was going to get. I still haven't lived that down to this day with her. But no, yeah, there's loads like that. When I was doing a refurb, a guy called Danny was working for us, yeah, just helping out. I said to him, we were refurbing the kitchen and the bathroom, we were ripping it all out. Did the kitchen, and I decided I'm going to do the bathroom. So we weren't going to do the bathroom, and when you put a new kitchen, and it's them old mining town houses where you've got the kitchen, then you've got the bath at the end.
Yeah.
So I looked at him, replace it. So I said to Danny, "Do me a favour, I'm just going to the road to get a packet of cigarettes." And I said, "You're going to take straight in the bath." Yeah, so all the tiles around the bath, straight in the bath, machine, just take it straight off. He went, yeah, I'll do that for you. So I was up in 5 minutes. So off I go. I've come back in the kitchen. I've walked through the back door and straight to the kitchen. I said, "Danny, what you done? What are you doing?" He says, "What?" He says, "You told me to take the tiles off." I said, "The bathroom. We were standing in the bathroom." He says, "Oh yeah, I got a bit bored on this, so I thought I'd start in the kitchen." I said, "They're brand new tiles. They've just done them." And you think that's not a true story? That's exactly what it is.
I believe it. Like I said,
No, mate, it was a walking disaster.
I've seen a few myself.
Oh, that was funny.
Alright, so last question. Before and after that, I want you to just tell us a little bit about LMPG, if that's okay with you. If you had a magic wand, and you could wave your wand and change anything about the industry that you're in. So you wave your wand and it's perfect.
Yep.
What would you change?
Plumbing industry.
Okay.
I'd blow it up and start again.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. I haven't heard that one yet.
But it's true.
Yeah, I know.
It is true, because you've got the manufacturers, you've got the suppliers, yeah? You've got too many people dipping into one pie.
A lot of hands.
There's a lot of hands. And that needs, in my opinion, yeah. And the second thing I would do is I would knock all the old houses down, single brick, and restart rebuilding the housing in this country.
Why is that?
Have you been into poor places?
Yeah, I've been into them, but why? But can you tell us why? Is
I
it
wouldn't want to live there.
the living conditions?
Living conditions, damp, mould, houses out are too old, they need to be knocked down and rebuilt.
And this is not on my list, but homes, the Habitation Act, how has that affected your clients with LMPG?
I don't get involved in any of that, we just supply the product.
Okay.
There's a lot of hard decisions this country's going to have to make over the next 10, 20, probably 20 years. Some real hard decisions. Because you can't carry on. Well, we can carry on, because we might have to. After COVID-19,
I mean,
who's going to pick this bill up? We all are. But we need to start investing in children. We need to start investing in our homes to be proud of. Yeah. And again, it's about giving back, investing. Probably not a great thing for what people want to hear. But unless we start doing it today, this is going to be bigger problems down the road.
Yeah.
And everything's going to be affected. And that's a real passion. I probably won't see it in my lifetime. I hope I do. But that's where you asked me about my wishes, and that's the same thing what I set LMPG up. It wasn't about how much money I could earn. It was about putting better products in people's home. And I went door to door. I really did go door to door. I was doing presentation after presentation. And people wouldn't buy into it. They thought, what the fuck is he? They looked at me as if I was an idiot.
And how many members do you have now?
4,600.
And how many properties roughly?
24,600.
24,600 properties.
Oh, it's up. I'll find out. Oh, we're on 26 now. What did I say?
24.
24. Okay,
That
26.
that was Tuesday. So this is going to be seen by.
See, I don't chase any of that. All I do is better products, better products, better products. Can we have a price? Can we have a price?
Everyone I speak to about LMPG, I spoke about the LMPG yesterday. Everyone is a massive fan that I speak to. And
Good.
I want you to please tell people where they can find LMPG.
That's the question I wasn't expecting. When you find us, put www.lmpg.co.uk. But can I just tell people what we're about?
Yes, please, yeah.
Okay, because there's a concept that we're just about price. It's not just about price anymore. It's about giving you the right information to make the right decision. Yes, we are contract division and the prices are phenomenal. But like I said, we've got information that we can give you so you make that decision. So it's educating you. So when a builder says to you, or a plumber says, yeah, put that boiler in, you go, that's what I know that, that's good. So there's no mismatch, they're matching now. It's about fire doors, it's about kitchens, it's about paint, it's about lighting, it's about absolutely everything. Roofing. We've now got people that can give you the right information for you to make that decision and for the right decision. And now you get price.
No barrier there now.
There's no barrier.
There's no barrier.
And we're doing videos. If people go to, and you don't have to be a member to watch the learning videos, there's 17 of them. Yeah. And you go to, what do we do? Hover your mouse, drops down, bottom one is videos and webinars, I think it says. Click on that, all the videos are there free of charge. For you to go and watch, and it will show you that Magnet, in their own time, did a live webinar on how to design a kitchen. I don't know another kitchen company that's done that.
No, I've never heard of anything like that
No,
before.
how do you design a kitchen? Yeah, we're doing one next week on how to use Wolsey's online system, so it'll make it easier. Don't forget, nobody's ever done this before in the landlord private sector, landlord market. So every time, sometimes we go one step forward, two back, one forward, but we keep pushing and pushing. And yeah, we've got a Facebook now that's to 7,200, is it? Yeah, 7,200.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's about adding quality. I'm trying to persuade you to help us put a team of plumbers together to start doing installs for our members, and we're talking and we're planning. So who else has done that? It's about us pulling, helping, getting in the right direction.
Yeah, and this is, you know, this is a really a massive thing for landlords. You know, they're able to buy quality products for lower prices, and in doing that, they're improving the lives of their tenants. They're adding value, and they're not getting ripped off. So that's a massive thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So also, and you can, like I did, just YouTube the LMPG. You can find the LMPG on YouTube, find loads of videos, find loads of interviews with Nick. There's loads and loads of stuff out there, so just get involved. Nick, thank you so much.
No, it's been a real pleasure. I wasn't expecting this kind of interview. I've never done one like this before, I don't think, but it's been a real pleasure.
Good.
Even though you're a bloody plumber.